Ready when you guys are.
I guess that means yes. All right, I'm hitting go live now. I think we're live. Yes, look at that. We're live. How's it going, everybody?
Hi, Stuart.
Boop, boop. Hi, Samuel.
We are back today.
We are. For Trekyards TREKVERSUS. The ridiculous tournament of what ifs. Ta-da!
You are now watching TV.
Yes, and I'm your host, Captain Foley, for this wacky game show, which I also compete in.
Yes. Well, how can you turn us into the TVA? How would you add an A onto the end of Trekyards versus?
Ooh. Trekyards versus again.
It's always another one. So
this is episode 3. Yep.
We're always TVAing. Always in TV.
That first episode, we're just TV.
We just TV. Yeah. It makes sense, Stuart. It makes sense. But what is Trekyards versus again?
Well, as the tagline says, a ridiculous tournament of what ifs, where me and Sam go head to head. We get random characters from Star Trek and ships, and then we have to use those characters and ship in a very weird, wacky what if scenario, and we have to come up with an idea for our people within a 2-minute time limit. And the fun thing is, all you guys get to vote on the winner. Just saying. Oh, and you can also throw us curveballs. For $5 super chats, you can swap out characters, ships, whatever you'd like, in a certain window of the game, not the entire time. But yeah, so you guys can really make this interesting by putting in your own little twist to it. And you can also, if you want to super chat in a $10 one, you can actually add your own scenario that gets put in the randomizer, and then you can see it this live. You can see it whenever it shows up. But it will be added, and you can make some crazy stuff up for us to deal with.
And they can be meta curveballs, right? like
yes.
It can't be stupid, but they can be random meta curveballs. The line is up to you, or up to the panel of judges that decide. But Stuart, we have a poll, a very important poll.
Who's happy to be here? Yes, yes, and who?
Well, there's yes with 4 exclamation marks, Stuart. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Who? Yeah. Pretty self-explanatory.
And Ozzy's mom, Ula, member for 4 months at the rank of Admiral. Says today drink a lot of blood wine with Romulan ale, blue whiskey, with pizza, Canada, hot dogs, cookies. That sounds disgusting. And would be quite a very disgusting cleanup in the bathroom afterwards. Whether you throw up or you don't. That's all I'll say about that. What a great way to kick off the show.
Yes.
So yeah, this is episode 3 of the live shows we've done. Well, it's actually episode 4 because when we had a pilot episode. But anyway, so
I'm going to start sharing.
Yes, he's going to share. You guys are all going to hit that like button. We have 11 likes right now. I'd like to get up to 20 at least right off the hop. We have 16 people here. Shouldn't be an issue. So please hit that like button. And don't forget, you can super chat in anything you'd like, but $5 super chats to swap out characters and ships. You can throw either one of us a curveball. And yeah, like I said, $10 super chats, you can enter in your own scenario that can be added to the pool of weirdness. Just take a deep dive into that weirdness, into the deep end. You guys can contribute to that. So this is a very you-led show because after each round you get to choose the winner by voting in the poll as to who do you think should win. So it's kind of fun for you guys as well. We have a great time doing this. It's always a lot of like laughs and eye rolls as we go, but anyway, yes, consider joining the channel as well. There's a join button down there on YouTube, or head on over to Patreon/Trekyards. Same perks, privileges, and ranks apply over there. You can be in our fleet video at the end of all of our edited content. And you know you'll want to do that because we got some cool ships and you can be serving on them. Don't forget to also check out the links down below. There are links to Teespring and TeePublic. Got some cool Trekyards merch, and we'd like to see you guys wearing it at a convention, or send us a picture, or whatever. There's some cool stuff. Go check it out, guys. But also, the simplest way to help us out is just hitting that like button. Likes all add up, and we appreciate that. And also share the content around to anybody you think might enjoy it. If you have any friends that are Star Trek fans that might not be aware of Trekyards, shoot them a link or two, and hopefully they'll end up subscribing as well. And that's the last thing. Make sure you're subscribed and click that notification bell icon to all, because YouTube has an uncanny knack of unsubscribing people from channels. I recently, as of last night actually, saw a video and I'm like, I haven't heard anything from her in a while. Went and looked and I was unsubscribed. Somebody I'd been subscribed to for years. So I was a little annoyed. But anyway, make sure you're subscribed.
Oh, YouTube, you fickle mistress, you.
Could call her that,
yeah. So we can see our initial lineup. Strange, and it's my Sayer class, named off my mum, the TMP runabout-esque ship. Dr. Eric Sung, so the augment appreciator Sung, a dishevelled looking Bashir, the Empress Giorgio, and space evil, well, Hitler and space evil religious lady. So, you know, a very evil pairing there on the right. Very, very evil.
Team dictator.
Yes. And
now
the,
Olivia throws in $10.
Oh.
I love this for adding to the pool.
Excellent.
So our computer Brett, pay attention. Make a Star Trek film using the character on the left side as the hero and the character on the right side as the villain. That's fantastic.
Mm-hmm. And that'd work for
Like
both
that.
of us to make an original film. Cool. That is a bold and fun idea. I like it.
It is.
I like it.
With heroes and villains.
Oh, slides move. That's okay. All right. Shall we begin? Or as Carmen would say, shall we begin? It's like, Jesus, Benedict. Calm down.
We shall begin.
Okay.
All right. Let's see what we got for the first lineup. And keep in mind, guys, this is all random. We don't know what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
It shows up on screen. We never know what's
We
happening.
don't know
Shut
what's
up.
happening.
You were going to say that. You were going to say that. It's true.
Yeah.
You know what's happening. Where am I?
Oh, hey, Deep Six. And yes, when we start getting in, you guys have the power to move and swap our things to curveballs. And we do encourage that. A, it's fun, and B, supports the channel. A win-win. Hey, K7, good job.
All right, so let's pull up the first round draft picks. And see what we got to deal with.
Because it's
All
a
right.
scenario that's going to make it crazy. Oh, he's a much
I
more
got-
smiley Bashir.
Damn it. I got Team Ambition, Empress Giorgio, and Kai Wynn on the NX-01 from E2.
The one that was basically 80 years refitted, upgraded by them going through the universe again.
Yep. And the commander has Team Augment, Eric Sung and Dr.
That's
Bashir
true.
on the Sayer class.
They would be good friends.
Yes. And now our wacky what if ridiculous situation is a Badmiral has hijacked the new experimental flagship and is on their way to Ferenginar to test out the weapon systems. Stop her without creating a diplomatic incident. Without starting a diplomatic incident.
That's
Now,
That's very dramatic.
Okay, so it's a Badmiral, but
Yes.
is it from Starfleet? I would assume so.
I would assume so.
And experimental flagship, but we Starfleet. Okay.
Yeah. Wow. Bloody Admiral Ross, eh? Stop with your war.
I think
Your
we
war.
Admiral
Your
Clancy.
war. Which I can't see.
The sheer fucking hubris that you don't realize who
Oh.
Admiral Clancy is. I'm appalled at your Trek knowledge, sir. Or lack
She's
thereof.
in one scene.
But it's a memorable scene that was so talked about. It's Admiral Clancy.
Who thought that was a good idea? Let's piss on our hero that's been here for 30 years. It's just a good plan. Although if that had been Shelby, it would have been more annoying.
Okay, well, this is quite a situation we find ourselves in.
It is. So of course we have 2 minutes for the actual thing, and then 4 minutes for the voting.
Voting.
So after we both go, we'll put the poll up. You guys will vote and entirely decide who wins, based on the quality of our arguments. Huzzah!
But now, before we begin,
Ooh.
when you guys get a chance to throw us curveballs,
Yes.
$5 super chats, you can swap people out. And Olivia's already started with a $5 super chat. Swap Giorgio with Worf's favorite son, Jeremy Astor.
I don't know if
Alright.
he'll be in the buffer. In a good way.
Well, it'll take our computer a minute or two to process that, but we will oblige you happily.
So you've lost an emperor, gained some guy. How'd you feel?
Fine. I hadn't even started to formulate a plan here, so it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
King Frangon. That's very mean.
there's a lot of fertile ground with Jeremy Astor. We don't know what he's up to or what's going on, so.
And I can invent anything about the Sayer class because it's all right there to be utilized. Oh dear.
I don't remember anything special that the E2 Enterprise had.
Well, there's a tractor beam. That's very special for the time.
It was, yeah.
And has real phasers. Again, special for the time.
It's just a ship.
Well, yeah, it's just radically more capable than itself. I mean, that's really, you throw 3D5s, it's probably not gonna fare well.
No.
But Sayer class is a scout ship. The idea behind it is literally how do you make. Well, I mean, I was tasked to make it, but it's the equivalent of runabout. It's as small as they can make a runabout mission-esque starship in the TMP era. To wit, that's how much 80 years evolves tech that you can shrink that entire thing down to runabout. I think it's like 5 decks. It's got landing legs, which are fun to design and put in because it removes a lot of internal volume.
Yes, it does.
It's got a back bridge, work B bay or a little shuttle pod bay, so it's not got it where you think it would. Actually, it's behind the bridge, a little cavern. And most people don't co-work out the turbo shaft exterior interior, but I was able to connect it and make it make sense.
So Jeremy Astor is now on screen. Our computer has.
Oh, he's wearing Cisco's outfit.
Olivia Julius, another $5. Swap the Enterprise E2 with the Phoenix.
I feel like it's
Okay,
fine.
that should be a new rule. You can't keep picking the same ships. Because we have so many in the buffer. Like you should just say randomize the ship or something.
True. This is odd. Yes, it is.
Who says it's odd?
TMNT. Born in 2105.
It is odd, but that's the point. It's just a fun what if craziness game show.
And one of the little side effects I love is that we don't change the team names. So the team name survives till the end. It was like, what was the team? What is it now? That does not connect at all.
Yeah.
So it's like Broccoli meets Picard. It's like, Broccacard, whatever. It's like, why have I now got Tilly and a dog?
Picardly.
Doesn't quite make sense. All right, Stuart. Are you ready?
I guess so.
You have to tell the computer if you are.
Computer, throw up a timer. Computer's got some lag. Oh, there we go. 3, 2, 1. All right. So Admiral Clancy, the bitch she is, she's stolen the flagship of the Federation. Now the Federation, of course, they don't use currency. They don't like money. It's the root of all evil, after all. So, in order to basically negate the Ferengi, she is on her way to use the new weapon they designed, which disintegrates, evaporates, does something. It gets rid of latinum, specifically gold-plated latinum. And she's going to use it on Ferenginar to actually cause instability in their economy, destroy all of their currency, and everything that they hold dear. And then, hopefully, the plan is that Ferenginar will come crawling to the Federation for help, and will sign with the Federation. So, Jeremy Astor, who has been ignored by his father for a long time. His father, he is in the House of Worf now. He has become quite bitter and evil, much like Nick Locarno. He should have his own fleet, actually, the Aster fleet. He teams up with Kai Wynn, who, of course, wants the Ferengi on her side, because all that gold press latinum, I mean, it has value in other areas of the quadrant, and she can hire anybody into her evil plan. Unfortunately, they only have the Phoenix, which will never be able to catch the actual flagship of the Federation. So they hope to intercept it. Let's say they do. They actually come out of warp right in front of it, and they eject the front capsule of it to survive and warp the rest of the ship into the flagship. Kablooey! It was a tourism accident.
Ding dong, the Clancy is dead.
I say it's a tourism accident because they're using the Phoenix from lower decks.
So you're gonna blame Gavin then? You monster.
Yes, Gavin. Oh, I should have brought Gavin into it.
That's what I was thinking the entire time. Which Phoenix do you have? Which kind of Phoenix, Stuart? Gavin's Phoenix or Zephyr's Phoenix?
But they blew up the flagship.
Wow.
It was just an accident. That's all. I don't know. That
Oh,
was really bad. I had to establish a reason.
My ship got changed last minute. Just got that in there. Well, thank you, Olivia.
It's not open up to changes right now because we were in it, but that's okay.
It is if it's mine, though. It's fine if it's not active yet. So yours are locked.
Okay.
Why not?
All right. Well, Olivia, $5.
Okay.
Fine. Say your class with the Foley class.
Okay. I mean, now I've got the best ship in the fleet, so that makes things a lot easier.
Well, at least it was, yeah.
Yes. Okay, I think I have an idea here. So I think I'm computer ready.
Okay.
And guys, you need your votes. This is a big voting thing. So, okay, obviously the weapon, Stuart, is a new augment virus because unfortunately both Arik and Bashir, who are both somehow alive together, huzzah, magic! They are both augmentee people, both creating and living. So they worked on purely pleasantly a way to augment the Ferengi to be 6 foot tall. But that is going to entirely destabilize a quadrant. They've done some. Bashir asked his friend group, the math people, and they said it's a 97% chance that tall Ferengis would destroy the galaxy, either through a burn or something similar. Don't know. So, luckily, they're already near Ferenginar doing sort of vague tests. It's taking them on, I'm sure, helping slightly. And Ross warps in, and not that far to get there. And Ross wants to do it. He's like, F this, I want tall Ferengi because you know what? They annoy me. It's very vengeful, Mr. Admiral Ross. So they Sung uses charm to try and convince Ross on the view screen, while Bashir has magically rerouted transporter systems to beam straight over to the flagship because he's very smart beyond just the fact of being medical doctor. He then turns on the emergency medical hologram, because of course the EMH Mark II is him, so there's lots of him that appeared on the flagship. There's obviously post-Nemesis, there are lots of holometers. He's then able to sneak up to everybody and Vulcan neck pinch them, which I'm sure he can, while hologram him are pissing off and confusing everyone else. He goes straight to the bridge, does the old tap on the shoulder for Ross, turns around, he's like, Doctor! Admiral! Whoosh! Goes down, sits in the chair, loves the chair, it's very nice leather, really nice. Opens the hail, says, Sung, I did it! Everyone is saved. And then Rom and Lita come up for a party. Of course, Bashir is a bit jealous to see Rom and Lita because they're really making out the entire time. But you know what? He's augmented. He's better than this. He knows how to deal with it. And they will have a great shindig on the Foley in orbit of Ferenginar. The end.
Weird plot. Giant Ferengis.
Only 6 foot. I mean, But for them, yes.
Mind being able to destabilize their economies.
Good.
To come to the Federation for help. But,
so I was thinking super weapon until you pointed out it doesn't have to be a super weapon. Although it is obviously super in weaponry.
All right, guys. So the timer will be up in a second, but you go vote now in the poll. Decide who won.
Mm-hmm.
And we want to see at least 20 votes if possible. We have 25 people here, which should not be a problem.
Yeah.
So, we still only have 2-minute timers. So you'll have 2-minute timers to vote.
2 times 2. That's a-okay. So yeah, no, Stuart, I like yours. I think we both have things that really shift the paradigm of the economy of Ferenginar. But of the entire quadrant, really, your stuff. Well, I obviously added the quadrant in as a destruction element.
I like using the EMH. It's a great idea.
Didn't know where I was going. I was saying, I was like, oh yeah.
That's how these go, though.
That's how
Just
these
think
go.
things on the fly.
And it's like that one of my team made the virus. It's like, yeah, SOS, we're also the bad guys, but also it's charismatic, you know. Poor Admiral Ross, you know.
I know.
But didn't get killed. Your person got killed. Mine didn't get killed. So mine slightly less murder.
Not only killed Admiral Clancy, but the entire crew of the experimental flagship. So
harsh.
Yep. So anyway, 21 people here, 10 votes. Can we get another 10 votes if possible? Hit that. Well, look at the poll and vote if you're able to.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
And we are going to alternate who gets each team as well as we go on, so that we'll each, if these people stay over, it's not up to us either, we might have to face our enemies or face our friends or whatnot. But I do think Eric and Bashir would get on quite well. I think they'd be a fun pair.
Yeah. And I think Jeremy Astor should have joined Nick Lucarno and Nova Squad because totally ignored by his father. Yep. He would have been a vengeful bastard.
That'd be even more deep cut to bring him back at the low deck. So it's like, who's this? He's Worf's son. Worf had a son? Yes, Jeremy Astor. Who?
Him and Alexander could team up.
All the different sons of Moog. Or they get what's his name? Tony Todd back, and there's an uncle
Kern.
Uncle Gurn.
You're my dude, Kern.
Let's reset that timer. Another 2 minutes, guys. Vote now. Oh, it's gone again. Oh. 2 minutes, guys. 11 votes. We want 20 votes. 19 of you. Maybe we can get 20. Who knows? So you have the power.
Feel free to discuss our strategies, our ideas in the comments section.
Yes.
But Charlie, have you thought about giving each other one day before recording so you can really... This TREKVERSUS concept is amazing. I think you need more time for better answers. Well, then it's kind of defeats the purpose, though. It's fun to just see on the fly us rolling around in our brain, and only 2 minutes. Plus, it's all randomized anyway. We don't know what's coming up. And that's all thanks to our amazing computer system.
Yes.
Brett, otherwise known as the Binary Recursive Electronic Tuning Trekkie, behind the scenes.
Yes. Yeah, if we pre-recorded these, it'd just be it'd be 7 story times. And also we could not decide who wins, right? Because it'd just be, oh, you decide who wins, and then who would be the second round, right? Part of this is that it's so interactive with you guys deciding everything. That's the fun of it.
We got 11 votes, 21 people here, 46 seconds left. Go vote, guys. Vote,
Yeah.
vote.
Only 11, guys. Come on.
Vote for me is what I'm saying.
I mean,
Ignoring it's because it's a Worf tradition. Yep. Worst father in anything.
I mean, Cisco left his unborn baby.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty bad. To do what exactly? Be in a big void?
Well, he could have gone and done a whole lifetime of things and come back the second after he left. So he never actually left, and he was their first kid. But no. That's the worst thing about it. He can come back at any time, and he didn't come back.
And they didn't come back. Yep. Indeed. And there we go.
Oh, Sam won with 58%.
It's my first time winning first.
Yes.
Yes.
Yay. Awesome.
And I mean, who wants Kai Wynn to go through? Although, of course, you could swap out whoever Stuart gets next for Kai Wynn. In fairness, you could be vindictive. To say, power's not on our shoulders.
You can't offer them options or ideas.
Glory to you and your bullshit.
More time and still be on. Well, I don't know. I don't like that idea.
It would not be the same show.
It'd be fun if we could plan ahead for this for sure, but still have the swap out options, so all of our plans just
But then, yeah, by the second round, it'd be this show again.
Fall apart. I know.
Yeah, all the plans would be irrelevant then.
The interactivity is what makes it fun. Like we have a plan going into it, and it's like, okay, sweet. I know what I'm going to do, and all of a sudden it gets swapped out by Olivia or somebody. It's like, ugh.
Yeah, and we're equally lost and equally found. Which I like.
Yeah.
Alright, round 1. Huzzah! But also you win, because your name's there. So really, you win too.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. All right.
That sounds wrong. And yes, as before, we have now added us to the pool of people, so you can actually swap out characters for me and Stuart, or Commander Foley, or Captain. Nope. Captain Foley or Commander Cochran, or you could swap it out and put in Lieutenant Davis from Trekyards. So I have 3 different personality variants you could put in at any given round. As little as that makes a difference, or as much as it makes a difference, I don't know. Because, of course, if you put Samuel Cockins in, he don't know jack about real ships. Putting Commander Cockins, he's a YouTube host. Putting Davis, knows a lot about ships. But not everything, because he's only a science guy.
That's assuming they've seen your Trek shorts.
Well, apparently I am here, Stuart.
All right, so next
Didn't even know that. Love it. Love it.
Odo Hawkins. Team Odo Hawkins for me. Commander Hawkins and Odo on the New Orleans class. Against the Commander's team.
Wow.
Moonin, Harry Mudd, and Guinan. On a Trekyard class. There you go. I was getting there. Shush.
And also, it's worth noting that there are different versions. So that is the TOS Mud, not the more murderous Strange Worlds Mud or Discovery, because they are slight iterations.
Yes. So now our ridiculous what-if scenario this time is you're both sent by Q to make first contact with a planet of sentient trees. How do you use your characters to convince them to join the Federation?
Did I design this one? Because I can't remember now. I seem to remember trees, but am I just... Computer, did I invent this?
And we got a swap already. Olivia Julius, $5. Swap Odo with Captain Foley. Oh my god.
So we have to go to convince trees. I have an Elorian and a scum person. Yeah! It was me. Yes, Sam. The computer says yes. I can't understand. It's good though. If you invent like 10 scenarios in 10 minutes, just wipes in your brain. Like I sort of vaguely remember doing it, but barely. Well, Mr. Captain, you could put Moriarty here. We are just the mouthpieces of this game. You guys decide. I'm not sure how the ships help too much in this, although New Orleans, probably some holodecks, probably some botany research stuff.
Oh Lord, we're still using that friggin' picture. My heart weeps.
Stuart, you could bring maple syrup.
You know what, I was already thinking that, but thanks for the suggestion.
But I feel like I am to go next first. So, oh dear. So I suppose I'm ready whenever, Blood. Oh, computer.
Oh, wise computer.
Oh dear. Oh right, what a tremendous team. We're a Vulcan ambassadorship. You know, it's all the wonderful stuff that Vulcans can do. We're going to warp in. Now, Mudd, of course, knows everything about all the weird stuff. And Guinan has already been here. Amazing. Elorians do tend to travel and listen. And she has been able to listen to the trees. Because it isn't just about sentience. It's about hearing, a la Pocahontas, you know, the music in the wind or whatever the song is. And so they beam down, and Mudd's obviously looking at the bark and thinking, I can sell this to make some horny drug. Sure, why not? Guinan, though, she hears, she listens, she resonates, and she tells Mudd to do some sort of technobabble, turn his weird black market tricorder into a translator. It works. Huzzah. And can you guess what the first thing they say, Stuart, is? Love your hat. First thing. Now, luckily, it could be free that they both got hats, but they say plate hat. They called Guinan plate hat and a squashed hat. It's for mud. So they start talking now. Trees, of course, also need liquid. Very important to live. So Guinan offers them special alcohol from many parts of the galaxy that do infuse in the trees very organically and wonderful. And they get liquored up. Mud gets a bit flirty with one. He's a freak, you know, and there's one very attractive tree. It's like a botany tree with little pendrils and a little face. It's cute. And by the end of it, they encourage them to beam up to the Vulcan ship. They go to a big Zen garden that Vulcans, of course, have, and they beam in. Of course, doesn't like being out of the water. So go straight in there, and they negotiate. They love how red it looks, because trees are colorblind. They only see red. It feels like home. And they agree to second round negotiations. You know, I think we're not quite there. It's only been day one of negotiation. But I think, you know what? We've got the discussion. We've got hats. We've got power. We've got the booze. Vote me.
Nice.
I'd love to know what my words per minute was there. It's like, what can you cram in?
Yes. All right. Well, let's see.
2 super chats, good.
They cancel each other out. So
Still gotta read them.
I've already addressed Olivia's.
Okay.
Can't swap anything with $2. And BJ then says just keep mud. So yeah, didn't matter because he was already talking. Oh, you could swap him out now for next round, but that's okay.
Yes, you could.
All right. Computer, start the timer. So the amazing team of Commander Calkins and Captain Foley are out on a special mission, taking a New Orleans class out for basically a test flight, because we want to make a video for Starfleet cadets, teaching them all about this fantastic ship, because that's what we do. So we're getting all the ins and outs of the ship. Suddenly, Q snaps us into this planet with sentient trees, and of course we have to. I mean, we can't get back to our reality unless we have these trees join the Federation. So we beam down, and me being a Canadian, say, you know, you trees are very, very beautiful trees. You remind me of the great maple tree. And then they start asking us about maple trees and all the things. And I tell them about maple syrup. But oh my God, that is the blood of the tree. They get very offended. They think that we are going to, in fact, destroy their planet and bleed them all dry and drink it and put it on our pancakes. And I'm like, no, that is not the case. The trees on Earth are not sentient. Even though they might be. We don't know. Commander Calkins, of course, steps in and says, as a British fellow, I can assure you that these Canadians are fine people. We once ruled their land. And they are the greatest and kindest of people. He will say he's sorry. Hey, I'm sorry, eh? And then I talk to the lead tree, have him taste some of the amazing maple syrup, which he's kind of put off at first. You know, it's kind of cannibalism. But at the same time, it's not, you know, these are purple trees on this planet. So it's, you know, so he tries it, loves the maple syrup. And, you know, of course, it's like we have gallons of maple syrup on board. We can synthesize more. Would you like some? Would you like to feed your family? This is good growth hormones for your trees, as it turns out. They kindly accept, and Canada wins.
Canada wins, but really England wins because we were there first. Oh, England, your home and native land.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, there you go. So go vote for the winner in the poll. 24 of you here, 28 likes. Hit that like button if you haven't already. And please go vote. We'd like to get to 20 votes. Votes.
It's nice how you and me always use our nationality to help win a fight. So
Exactly. I had to get I'm sorry, eh, in there, so I did that.
Because you've got to be sorry, eh?
All the time. I'm sorry that I'm sitting here with you right now.
It's fair.
I'm sorry to everyone out there for having to endure watching this.
Fair.
Anyway. So yeah, go vote in the poll. Just determine the winner, guys. We got 13 votes. Let's get to 20 votes if possible.
We want 20 votes.
29 likes. Again, hit that like button. Still have a timer for
Oh yes,
4 minutes.
computer, how long do we have is the question.
There it is.
Yes.
Please say the leader of the trees is Trigger. Trigger. I like that.
It's Alice Trigger. A Borg joke there.
Maybe he's related to Tigger or V'ger.
Hmm. Yeah, I like how a good team we are, but you know, well, I mean, the age-old question is cannibalism if it's not your race, if it's not your species of your planet. It's like if a Vulcan.
Because we eat cows, and that's not cannibalism, but they're still walking, mooing.
No, but if a
blood coursing through the.
But if a Vulcan ate those proto-Vulcans that planet in first contact, would that be cannibalism?
Oh, no, see, these trees are sentient. The trees on Earth are not.
So are the Vulcans. I'll say Vulcans ate those proto-Vulcans that are not Vulcans, but they look like Vulcans because they're proto-Vulcans.
But they're sentient, so yes, that would be cannibalism.
Okay.
But
I see what you mean.
If they were just shells that had, I don't know.
But would they consider them sentient? Because they're still living in their own context. It'd be primitive though. But then we do eat primitive life forms, so.
They have to be self-aware to be sentient. So.
I mean, some parts of the world do eat monkey, and they are certainly primitive man.
It's true. I would never eat a monkey though.
No.
Just saying.
What do you
Maple
think
syrup wins everything.
What do you think about my team hat? The hats win.
I didn't understand the hat thing, but that was hilarious.
Well, it's what, you know, because think about it, they're looking down, right? Because they're tall, so they're seeing the hats.
Oh, I was picturing their faces on the trunk. Like.
Yeah, but they're tall faces. See a lot of hat, not that tall, but like, you know, it's not like.
But a hat, like especially guinans from the top, would look like a tree that's been chopped down.
But they wouldn't know what. But they wouldn't know what a chopped down tree looks like because they don't chop down.
Maybe they would. Maybe they would. All that would take is like an asteroid or a meteorite coming in and like taking out a tree. It's like
just asteroid or a meteor, nothing small or cosmic. Yeah. Oh dear.
Or the other sentient whatever's on the planet, you know, chopping them down, killing them, annihilating them.
Trees.
Lieutenant Barkley. That's good. I like that.
Yeah, vote in the poll, and of course, guys, this is your chance to swap anything out.
Yes.
Or add scenarios. You've seen the randomness we can do.
Once you get the next teams, then you'll have another give you 2 minutes to swap things out before we start.
We do like the randomness, but I did include the Vulcan, you know, what do I call it? Feng Shui garden. What did I call it? Orchid garden. You know, I thought they'd have a zen orchid garden somewhere. For the Vulcan. Terrence.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
we had 30 likes. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. We got 20 votes. Woo, that's awesome. Thank you guys.
Still got 48 seconds, so there could be 21 votes.
Could be.
Although I don't appreciate how many votes that we've got to the ratio of votes. But you are
never win.
But you are technically voting for me as well, so either way I'm there. Either in spirit or in pride. In reality.
20 seconds.
But the hats though, the hats. Everyone loves a hat joke for Guinan. I do like the idea that she would give him booze, space booze that would make drunk trees. Trees drink. That's real. Yeah. Standard fare. 3, 2, 1, and 20 votes. Read out the results, Stuart.
The winner by a ginormous margin.
Just a bit. Just a bit.
Which I can't see the results. It didn't pop up for me.
Team Trekyards 89%. Team Hats 10%. Only 2 of you.
Love it. Love you guys.
Apparently so.
Why didn't the results pop up for me? That's weird. It usually comes up in the... There it is. Finally. 89%. Sweet.
So that's one of your highest win margins.
because Canada.
True.
All right. So now we'll go to the bracket again. We'll see what's going on, and you guys will have. Well, you don't have any time until we pull up our next teams. Unless you want to swap something there, you can do that.
This is you guys' chance. Since now we've got augments versus us.
We're both augments too, so it's fine.
Oh.
But they have the Foley class. We're screwed. Oh no. Abe Lincoln. Oh, the next one's up. Sweet. Round 3.
See you again.
Captain has Her Majesty's Captain Janeway and the Board Queen on a Malon garbage scow.
Good luck.
Against Commander's team, Surly, Saru, and Foley. What the hell? This is all this Foley. On the Torquemada.
There's a quick snap there. There's a quick snap there.
$5 to change any character or ship. Look at that. I love that. Computer. Fantastic graphic. I love it.
I can entirely visualize that's him as well.
Now, our ridiculous what-if scenario is your ships are trapped in a telepathic pitcher plant. Escape.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Do you remember which one that is, Stuart?
Oh, yes.
Me
How can
too.
you not? Oh, look at that. There's a fancy timer up at the top. You got 2 minutes if you want to make any changes. Olivia, $5. Swap
Ooh.
Foley with Captain Killy.
Okay. Oh, but she's going to eat Saru.
Yes, she would.
And we have discussed this. Can our people kill each other? And yes, they possibly can.
She just might beat him up and tenderize his meat for a little bit first.
It's the humane thing to do in her world. I mean, she could just cut off one of his arms at a time, you know.
So,
He's like
guys,
a walking buffet, isn't he?
he is. You got 1:42 to make any changes before we dive into.
Oh,
the next
thanks,
round.
Brett. Appreciate that. But yeah, let me keep talk on to my ship, because that's a real powerful ship. It's got like 500 quantum launchers, so I have a slight victory of firepower. And I think your ship is the size of one of my Bassards. I'll be honest. It's real big. I had to flip a lot of polys for that as a slightly broken 3D model. So I got very up and close, and I really appreciate the scale when you're like, oh, yes.
All right, less than a minute, guys, to make any changes that you'd like, any curveballs you want to throw us. Now is the chance. We got 30 likes, which is awesome, but go stand have some more. So please super chat away and hit that like button. Do the thing.
Do what Q says. Do what Q says.
Or he'll snap you out of existence.
Or into one of our houses. It's far worse. It's like a fate worse than death.
And there might come a time where moderators and stuff are added to this as well. We might do Trekyards specials that have really big things going, which the loser has to take a shot. So could be interesting.
And we might be doing Trekyards extremely soon to test that out. So prep your devastatingness for that, because that might get real sloppy.
The Doctor, no, the ships did not shrink. Did you not watch the episode of Voyager with basically the large pitcher plants? Which was not really a pitcher plant. It was just...
Yeah, what does a pitcher plant mean? I only know in context of the episodes.
It is a plant that has like a sweet honey or nectar in it.
It is that thing, okay.
And when the bugs crawl in, they basically get digested.
Right. So it's,
yeah.
Okay, yeah, so it's a category of plant that real bad, real mean. Okay.
Yeah. All right, game is on. Throw me up a timer, computer. All right, so we got Janeway and the Board Queen working together or maybe not, on a Malon garbage scow. They realize that they are in fact in a pitcher plant with telepathic abilities because they are in fact working together and they like each other. All right, it's convincing them that they're friends. So they decide, you know what, we need to get out of here. The Borg Queen is trying to think of any way to assimilate this pitcher plant creature and use its telepathic abilities to enhance her hold on the Borg collective, or non-Borg, as the case may be. So she's kind of working against Janeway a little bit. Janeway, of course, being on a Malon garbage scow, is not super happy about it. It stinks. It's not an ideal environment. And they're carrying a lot of toxic crap. So the decision is made to eject the containers into this pitcher plant and hopefully sour it enough that it'll kick them out, because who wants that? Who wants to be digesting that? But it takes this opportunity to inject the garbage with some nanoprobes and hopefully be able to lock onto something out there to take over this pitcher plant and actually add it to the collective in some way, at least get an inkling or a connection with it mentally under her own power, not its. Janeway finds out about this, and as they're being ejected from the pitcher plant, it in fact does become assimilated somehow. These are awesome nanoprobes. And so we have a new member of the Borg Collective, and Janeway's not happy. I don't know where I was going with that. I could go on for another 2 minutes probably about how they get out of that. But they got out. They escaped. Ta-da! And they hate each other again. And that's what's most important.
And now the Borg have a giant thing.
Yes.
It ain't gonna be good.
Telepathically communicate with, like, planets.
Oh dear. Make them all walk into a simulation base. Oh dear. Ooh. Hell of a powerful team, and then a garbage ship.
Which, when you're in something that wants to digest you or, like, consume you, it's a perfect thing to have, actually. I was so happy nobody swapped out the ship. I was, like, counting on that. So, again, you could have screwed me, but you didn't.
All that. And again, we don't know what's coming with ship or characters or scenario. So it is you got good curveball. Crazy.
Yeah.
So give everyone a last minute time to screw me before I go. Well, I'm quite happy with this list, so it'd be a giant screw me to swap it. Because I'm just quite happy, so...
We're not going to put a timer up, though. You just decide when you want to go.
Yes. A day.
Hit the like button.
Yes!
Do the things.
Get ready to vote in the polls. Okay, Brett. Computer. There you go.
Boom.
Well, we found ourselves in a very tricky situation. Tilly, loving it. Imminent death makes her real, Saru, he's future Saru. He's seen his things all over the place. He went through this, he spore drive all over the place to find them and to help them. He's like, hey, it's Bob. Bob the pitch plant. Hey, Bob. Thing is, even though Saru is very, like I said, he loves plants, remember? Big botanist. So he literally is, like, talking to it, chilling out on the ship. But the ship's like 3 miles long, so he's in one part of the ship until he's walked to the other part, and she's just turning on all of the guns. And when I say all the guns, this thing has like 100 quantum launchers, and she's I'd say probably smarter than Saru as well, just tactically and brain smart. I mean, Saru's not, so she outmaneuvers him. She walks up to the bridge. She grabs a little knife, stabs him in the gut, pushes him down to the captain's chair. So you will sit here, food. Points a phaser at his face, and as she points it, she pulls out this little button, and she goes boom, and then hologram comes up, and you watch because it's got guns everywhere. Every single launcher on the Tycon, whatever it is, shoots out going vroomf, and then again vroomf, and again vroomf, and all you hear is. It's because it's throwing it into. I've got a lot of time apparently because I got reset. A lot of
Got reset.
Yeah, I don't do it. A lot of psychic waves into Saru's brain. and it starts blowing up on the inside, and then we get think a la Revenge of the Jedi, the Death Star. But this thing goes a la Star Trek 2, and then she punches Sorry in the face and starts eating him slowly, and then gets back to Terran Empire, and then presents his like head, and she gets knighted. It's a really good day for her. But the time resets, so I'll call that the end of my time.
Sir Captain Killy.
Yes, of the Terran Death Squad.
It's a computer. I don't know. Hit it.
Yeah, been a murder on mine. Well, I was picturing head in a jar a la Futurama. So it'd be some like sort of joke death.
Yeah. Computer, throw up the timer. They got 4 minutes to vote. Go vote. 25 of you here. 5 votes so far. We want to get to 40 at least. But yes, go vote for the winner of whoever you thought was the best as far as their thinking outside the box.
Well, I thought...
I was going to say something when you started yours because it's not literally a pitcher plant. It's like a telepathic, like space anomaly.
Yeah.
So. But you kind of went for like Saru likes plants, and I was like, no. But
well, it's a future plant. I mean, he's future man. He sees it as, you know, it was a life form, isn't it? It's not a cloud. It's meant to be a sort of a life form. So therefore, I was lodging it to a space future life form. It wasn't literally plant. I meant life.
Gotcha. Okay.
And he's obviously this weird organic, not plant hybrid. There's a weirdness to Saru's entity, which is more of on the hyper organic spectrum. I was originally, when you were talking, I was originally going to use his thingy ability, but obviously I lost that straight away, so I couldn't use that. But boy,
you can use anything.
But Kitty, real mean.
Yep.
Real mean.
It suits her. It's fine.
Yep. Yeah, and I hope you're visualizing though, you know, walking across the ship and then firing all the weapons. And I saw your face when I said pointing the gun at you, like, oh. I was being quite visual, and I like it.
So you guys got another 2 minutes and 36 seconds to vote. 13 votes. We'd like to get 20 again if possible. That'd be awesome. Yes. And computer, remind me to send you a better picture of Captain Killy. Because that's from like the second appearance, and it's not the best.
Oh.
She looked better in the first one, I think.
A Stuart approved one is a whole different ballgame.
And that'll just distract me the entire time while I'm trying to say my little pitch, and I'll be like, Killy. Oh, Tilly. I love that the computer talks to us now. It's so great.
Yeah.
Oh. So yeah, another 2 minutes, guys. 14 votes. We'd like to get to 20 votes if possible. We have 28 of you here. That should not be a problem. And if you're new, just joining us, please hit that like button and revel in the insanity which is this show, because it is fun. It really is.
And we don't know where it's going. And one time we had like 9 changes of everything in the polling, and it's great.
It is great.
It was on the fly.
And keep in mind, you don't have to necessarily have something in mind. You can put in $5 and say randomize Janeway, or randomize the ship,
or Janeway be gone. That's enough of a hint.
Just go Q snap Janeway.
I was about to say
or something.
Say Q snap, yeah.
So you guys have all the power here. Not only are you voting for the winners, but you also get to, like I said, throw us curveballs, and that's really fun.
Yes.
And come up with your own scenarios. Indeed. I mean, Olivia's put in a really great scenario earlier. Make a Starfleet film using the character on the left as the hero and the character on the right as the villain. I love that one. That'll be fun to do. And it's added to the rotation now, so it can pop up anytime.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic. Oh, yes, I agree, Hypno Amber. Killy is super hot, though. I would lick her boots. Maybe not.
I'm here too, Stuart.
Oh, I need some time alone, Sam.
Oh, well, that's fair.
All right, 16 seconds, guys.
I'll take Janeway and Borg Queen. just the same. Dear me. 14 votes. Come on, guys.
14. Come on. 20 votes. Oh, you're out of time.
But you're out of time. Well, another smash victory for you, Stuart. Didn't even come close.
Borg Queen and Janeway with 85%. I like your Saru Killy thing, though. Like her eating him. It's kind of gross, but...
I think she's smarter than him. Because Saru's not innately that smart. Like, he's a science botanist guy. I wouldn't... Like, he should not have been put in command. He should not be... You know, he's a... Tilly, I think, is smarter.
Oh, I think so, yeah.
And if you go for street smarts, I mean, he grew up on the streets of not a good planet to live, and she's like, conquer the universe.
I'm trying to remember what the name of his planet was now.
Baku.
Well, he's Kelpian.
Kaminar.
Kaminar.
I say Baku because the creatures that are near him are close to the word Baku. That's something similar.
Gotcha.
Kaminar.
Okay.
Good name. There you go. Another win for you.
Getting ready for round 4. Dun dun dun. Oh,
these are some people. Goodness.
Team captain has Vadiford, Vatic, and Rutherford on the Excelsior against team commander Vic Bach, Vic Fontaine, and Cybok on the Titan A.
Right.
Interesting. And our ridiculous what-if scenario this time is you've been invited to a traditional Betazoid wedding. Which of your teams more confidently adheres to tradition? Perfect.
I feel like I mentioned a Betazoid wedding in something, but I don't know if that was my phrasing, so I don't think I wrote that one. Oh dear.
That's a great one. And in case you guys don't know, Betazoid weddings, everybody's naked. So...
Yep. Jim is recommended for strutting your stuff. So that, you can comfortably say, the entire TNG crew and sidecast have all seen each other in the buff at the wedding in Nemesis.
Yep.
At least then.
That should have been a deleted scene.
Oh.
Olivia Julius, $5. Swap Excelsior with V'ger, and will you do Trekyards original shipped?
Yeah, Tycon to Morga was original. I have put in 4 originals, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, there's originals in there.
Those are in there.
But is hers in there is what she's asking.
Don't think so. Don't remember. Probably not.
For $20, we'll add it. Speaking of, we still got to talk to her and film her next one.
Oh, yeah. Excelsior for V'ger, that's a... Now, does V'ger help you be confident being naked, Stuart, do you think?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
It's not me. It's Vatic and Rutherford.
Sorry.
God had 123 shows.
Did they?
Who did?
Bad by Michael Jackson. 123
I'll ask who is Vadik.
Alexa, who is Vatic?
Jesse Hughes, known professionally as Vanik, is a Canadian DJ and producer, based in New Westminster, British Columbia.
Well, now you all know. And knowing is half the battle?
Okay, I don't think our computer can do that because our computer doesn't have that available, those, Olivia.
I mean,
$20.
I mean, in theory, Brett could go in and find a screenshot from the episode. I mean, I'm just saying. That's kind of what I've been doing for. Yeah, it's the
Okay, it's her ship that she did her Trekyards original on.
Yes. I don't think you're implying change it now, but Trekyards.
She is saying change it now for the scenario because it's swapped out with the Titan A.
Do you actually?
Let me put the thing in the chat, Brett, so you can use the link.
There's the link to Olivia's Trekyards original on her ship. So our computer needs a minute to
be like, what is this thing?
Working, yes.
Working. Yes.
Working. Anybody else want to swap things out? Now's your chance while the computer's working.
Vic Fontaine Cyborg. God, isn't he just such a great performance? Cyborg.
They both do. Yeah.
You know?
They both do. I just love the team names. Our computer's so creative.
Yes. We has smart people who make them go. They make us go. Everyone makes everyone go.
Oh my goodness.
I love the Titan still concept art though. It's not even a shot from the show, it's just the concept art. It's like a proto Titan.
Yeah.
With the oh.
Oh, there it is.
My chance of winning might have diminished slightly.
And now that it's here,
it's
now in the regular rotation.
There you go.
It's a good job, Olivia.
There you go. Yeah, it was fun to do the NX. I flew over the NX, which is quite surreal.
And you go first this time too.
Oh, me. What are we doing? Okay. I think I've got something here. Okay. Getting naked, Stuart. It's important, right? All Betazoid weddings. So, luckily, I've got the perfect pair. Vic Fontaine, hologram extraordinaire. He's, of course, got mobile emitter. And while he is not overly bashful, he's also aware that he's a hologram. And so he can modify his own physical appearance to best suit. So he says to Holo Programmer, I would like the body of what I was when I was 21 and add 3 inches everywhere. And I took that as they did. He walks on, he strips down, and everyone is pleasantly surprised. But he still has a microphone though. He has a little holster on his hip for a holster, so he can still sing. He's a naked singer. Now Cyborg, right? The beard matches the drapes, big and bushy. But what can Cyborg do? He can laugh, he can grin, he can charm people, and of course, he can take away pain. So everybody who's at the wedding, who was insecure and therefore in pain about their physical appearance, being too big, too small, too fat, too thin, he can walk in. Everyone feels better. So suddenly, he is the life of the party. Everyone feels comfortable around him. Everyone buys some drinks. He has drinks. Everyone buys more drinks. He has more drinks. He's laughing. He's playing. He plays Twister with the bride, the groom, and again. And it's a boisterous, fun thing. And Vic is just there singing around naked. It's a wonderfully garish time. And even, falling down. People get so drunk they fall down. And you know what? Cyborg steals their pain. So people start to get injured. It gets very rowdy. People are jumping into pool and they miss and they hit the. It gets pretty wow. Luckily though, we're also in the future, so a broken hip you can just go tss, zzz, fixed. So you know what? Doctor's on side. The booze keeps flowing, and at the end of the day, the cat is there in the background as well.
Loaded with alcohol to make the party even better because it's a transport thing.
Oh, I'm sorry,
transport.
I did right at the end.
Transport
I was
aspect
there.
of the cat. Oh no! See, that's not fair to Olivia. Sorry, Olivia, you should have gave it to me because I would have used it in an actually constructive way. Okay, well,
You're quite good there.
Yeah, that was fantastic. That was a good one.
Although,
and I'm not going to say anything else before I start mine.
I almost into a horror film. I was very close to horror filming at the end.
All right, computer, throw up a 2-minute timer for me.
Interesting team, though. Let's see how you can do.
So Rutherford and Vatic get invited to a Betazoid wedding, and of course they want to go. They're both party people. You know Rutherford is. He's so happy-go-lucky all the time. Okie dokie. He saw in the invitation, the RSVP, it says must be naked. He's like, okie dokie. He has no problem. Of course, the only way they can get there is by taking V'ger. Rutherford takes some time to mess around with V'ger a little bit, maybe interface with it because of his implant, and learns about all the secrets of nakedness throughout history and time that V'ger has accumulated in its databanks, and is very confident with the way he looks naked. Vatic, of course, is a shapeshifter. So they both arrived to Beta-Z with this vast knowledge of V'ger. Vatic, of course, is running scenarios in her head of how she can use V'ger to get more power and get vengeance for her people. But that's beside the point. So they beam down. They're both naked. Vatic, of course, looks like a naked female, human female. But as she's talking to people, she can adapt her form to whatever, if there's, if they feel bad about their appearance, she will, of course, make herself look worse just by comparison. And, of course, people like that. They feel comfortable around her. Rutherford, of course, is just Rutherford. He's okie dokie. Everything's happy and go lucky. He's having a great time. People love him as well. So they, in fact, are also the life of the party. However, at the end, Vatic decides to show her true form as a compliment to the couple that's being married, and becomes a gelatinous blob, which makes everyone at the party throw up. It's like a party in your mouth and everyone's vomiting. That is the end of she ruined the wedding. It was great before that.
The end.
You had a better team. I liked yours.
You had a Vija. You had a sentient god being creature in the making. Now, my question to you, Stuart, is: would Badgie have been included had you remembered Badgie existed?
No,
because he could have come along and been trouble. Wait. Is there Naked G? There's Good G, Bad G, Naked G.
I think Good G, Bad G, Logic G, they're all naked anyway, so.
Maybe. You don't know. Could be a deeper layer.
I don't know. So go vote for your favorite, guys.
Vote now! 20 votes!
Up. You got 2 minutes. Well,
4 minutes.
4 minutes. 2 2-minute timers, which start now.
Now,
there you go.
I know in theory Cyborg's a bad guy.
He's
but
not,
you want to vote for Cyborg. He means well. He means well.
I would endorse any voting for the Vic Fontaine and Cyborg team myself, because that was much better. Yeah.
Thank you. But I did like Rutherford stealing Vija's knowledge and then just partying.
Yeah.
Having a good day. Although I kind of thought
walking around doing the windmill.
I kind of thought you were going to mention though his burdens caused problems to his body. And there'd be some level. I'd have done a bit dark for some reason. And then obviously Vatic Shapeshifter. I thought you were going to do the old the TX joke from Terminator 3. Police officer walks to the car. She sees a billboard. He looks down.
Oh, yes.
But that's
I haven't watched Terminator 3 in a long time.
I tend not to forget those sorts of films.
Olivia, $2. Oh. Justice for the cat.
Hey, yeah, Olivia, you and me are both fighting this together now. And of course, unless somebody swaps it and it wins, it'll be in the next round as well. But I do like the idea that the cat's brought in the unlimited minibar or the unlimited bar. That's a good idea.
Yeah,
because they
I figured once you had a freighter, it opens up so many ideas for me. So your team and your ship was way better.
Problem is, it's not warp capable, so they had to be in orbit Beta Z anyway.
That's fine. They're all retired. They're all like sold off to all these different, So Beta Z, they have some in orbit. It's fine. Somebody else wants them.
I love that we made the comparison. They're like the Amazon Prime of Earth.
That was a good episode.
It was good.
The link's up there, guys. Go watch it after this one.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's fun to do such a small ship, with some nice curves.
BJ, $2. Yeah, give the cat another chance.
Well, I felt the voting's going quite well for moi. But reset timer, another 2 minutes. How many votes do we have?
We got 12 votes. We have 27.
Come on, guys.
Let's get up to 20 votes, guys.
More.
Hit the like button if you're just joining us.
And that.
PJ throws in another $1. Going for the last super chat. Snipe already.
It's very early.
A little early. But thank you.
It's a pre-super chat snipe.
It's the test shot. It's
oh yeah. Yeah, it's to see if the barrel's crooked or not.
Yeah.
First, we had to do that once, so yes.
He's just sighting it in. It's fine. He'll be ready for the final shot. Justice for the cat reminds me of Remember the Cant. Yeah, exactly. Remember the Canterbury.
But the question is this vehicle, I mean, a queen?
Does it have a grudge against anybody?
Vidra does.
Because if it has a grudge, then it can be a queen.
I feel like every time Vadik turns up, the cat jumps because suddenly, as soon as Vadik comes in, the cat jumps and there were 9 changelings, 9 lives. You know, maybe the changelings are the cats. You know, who knows?
Ooh, fancy.
Multifaceted array of nonsense, Stuart. But yes, guys, vote now. Still 12 votes. Come on, guys. There's 25 of you.
We were up to 20, and then we had 14 on the last one.
Yeah.
Let's get some more votes.
And vote for me.
the winner.
Got 18 seconds still.
Everybody, like 6 people vote for me. That would make a big difference.
Or 44 for me. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
The doctor.
Happy New Year!
Doctor says a shame, but I don't know this cat ship. That's because it's Olivia Julius's Trekyards Originals. That was done by us. So if you haven't watched that video, don't be ashamed.
Very proud as well. Samuel and I got Circle of Death. What does that mean in this context? Cat for Cat and Star Trek 5. Yep, kind of did. Huzzah, Stuart! We're now 2 for 2, which has never happened before. It's either been a sweep of you, or I got 3 in a row and then you got everything else. Oh.
He's lying. He's never won before. Anyway, so now
It's
we're
so
going
mean
into
to me.
final.
It's so mean to me.
Now we're going into our finals.
But we do encourage. Well, this is the round we encourage radical swapping because those we have currently. So it's Janeway and Queen on Malon versus Vic Cybok on Cat versus or with Arik and Bashir on Foley. Me and you on New Orleans. Now this is the time you can say, you know what, I don't like Foley or Foley. Pick which one. And get the Foleys out of here. Because currently it's Foley versus Foley. And we do encourage this because also whoever wins in these will go into the finals as well.
My question for the computer is, why is there commanders bars above? I understand he won that one, but then there should be bars above all the other ones. Oh, now they're gone. See? This computer sometimes is really quick. Really good voice commands sometimes. Oops, sorry.
Oops, sorry. Dear me.
I kind of like it, though. It shows who won that round. We should do that. We should just bring the pips over to who won each one.
So many pips.
For the future.
But yeah, so now you know who the competitors are, guys. Some very grounded ships. You know, Vidra did not win, but maybe you want to put a Voth City ship, or a Borg Cube, or a Dyson Sphere. That'd be a hell of a thing.
There's so many. You can pick anything, because there's so many already in the rotation as well. You can just randomize one. You can say, randomize the New Orleans class. Randomize the whatever.
Yep. Pretty much.
Done.
I still think at some point it should be Captain Foley and Stuart Foley on the Foley versus Davis and Cockings on the Horizon. Would be quite a surreal team up. Me and me on
anybody knows who Davis is, so
it's my character from Trek Shorts. Yes, because I'm smarter, but also I only have limited science knowledge.
You can't replace Foley with the cat because the cat is a ship.
I think they mean the USS Foley.
Gotcha. She could throw in like $4 or $3 $5 ones and change all the ships to the cat.
Ooh, random.
Olivia throws in $5 and says random Foley.
It's good. I'm interested in what it could be then. I like it.
But our timer's up for changes, so once that change is made, we'll get into the finals here.
Well, no, semi-finals. Well, yeah, we have to work out.
Semi-finals.
Yeah.
Because then there's the final.
Yeah.
So we're just waiting for the computer to randomize the Foley, and then we will be on our way Dun, 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 dun.
And of course, you've now got my team, and I've got your team, so we've swapped over. Oh, Doctor. You crazy cat. Ha! Ha! It works.
Every time you say the cat, I think of the cat from Red Dwarf.
Fish! What meal was it, Stuart?
What meal was what?
The fish meal. The computer says that 9 times.
Don't remember. It's been a long time.
I think it's something called like fish a la kale.
Yeah.
And he says, enjoy your meal. And then he says it again. And what's funny is that obviously that was a live on set thing. So the guy that did the voice of the thing had to keep yelling it in the mic live for the audience. I'm really still pissed off genuinely that they recorded on broadcast on
Excuse me while I go vomit.
there's
The
no
Foley class has been replaced with the Discovery Shuttle.
It's probably the worst swap.
Depends on the scenario, I guess. All right. Yeah. Let's load up these semifinals. So we got Captain Foley with Team Augment, Eric Soong, and Dr. Bashir on a Discovery Shuttle. Because, of course, they're everywhere. Team Commander is Team Trekyards, Commander Cockings and Captain Foley on the New Orleans class. And our ridiculous what-if scenario this time is unwelcome guests have boarded your ships, leading to a good old-fashioned phaser fight in the corridors. Who prevails? Got a small corridor.
Well, shit. Good luck, Stuart.
Thanks. All right, computer, throw up a timer. So, yeah, people beam into the shuttle that is being flown by Eric and Dr. Bashir. And they have phasers. They start blasting. But the reflexes of Dr. Bashir are faster. And he ducks and weaves and bobs and gets between them and knocks the phasers out of their hands. Because why not? Eric Soong is just taking notes. How I can... This guy's good. What can I augment next time? The fight's over. Unless more people beam in. More people beam in. Now they both have phasers. The other people that beamed in are unconscious on the floor. They pick up their phasers and they start blasting. As the transporter beam is coalescing into solid form, they fire and they blast them. It's a shuttle, man. This scenario doesn't work with this. I don't know what to say, man. Although Discovery stuff's all bigger. This is a big show. There's like 15 corridors. Oh, yeah, sure. Eric Soong is like phasering people as they come in. Dr. Bashir jumps on one of the consoles and starts whipping up a pathogen on the computer system because he's a genius. And he floods the shuttle with a neurazine something that, his genetically improved cells are, of course, resistant to. Eric Soong, of course, passes out, but that's okay because everyone else did at the same time. So last man standing is Dr. Bashir. He's the only one that had the antidote, which is in his genetics. This is a really bad scenario for me. And corridors. The Foley class had corridors. Lots of corridors. Could have got into some inner details on the Foley class, but no, we screwed that up. God damn it.
It's Eric, not Eric.
Sure.
It's not Eric soon. It's Eric soon.
I've been watching a lot of stuff on Phantom of the Opera, which is Eric, so I'm going to say what I want to say. You got a problem with that?
I mean, Brent Spiner might bitch slap you, don't know.
Brent Spinner.
Yes.
God damn it. I hated this one.
It's funny, I forgot that you had a shuttle until you pointed out. I was like, oh no.
I started laughing, so that's what I started laughing about.
Well, I was laughing at how, like, you shot them and that's it of the scenario. Because you could say that, right? But I realised you were in a box. That was a double funny.
Yep. All right. Well, there you go. I failed this one. I failed you. Failed you all.
You reverse Oliver Queen. You failed this city.
Yes.
All right.
At least I made somebody smile, probably.
Yes. That one person. Let's see how I can do with you and me,
Do
Stuart.
it. I want to hear what Captain Foley does with you.
Now, luckily, Stuart, as you know, both you and I are collectors of sci-fi weapons, and of course, in the universe, we would both also be collectors of antique phasers. So, we are both in our quarters of the New Orleans, and you have a treasure trove of old phasers, mostly the same three, because you love them so much. But I, however, have a lot of phaser rifles, and I picture that. The people beam in, there's the red alert siren, and it says all people who have armored, all security guards to deck, whatever. And all I picture is just like Neo saying, phasers, lots of phasers. And the walls like shift and like a rack of phasers come out. I'm like, this one. And I just pack them all myself. So I've got like every version of every, like that I can carry, right? Strapped down to my side. And I start going through the corridors. You're just like TOS phasering, like just waves of people. You're like a turret going, you're fine. This is about me. So I just go to the corridor and I pull out phasers and I go throw them for no reason. They're still fine. Other two phasers, fling them, and I'm flinging them, and they're on self-destruct. They fling and they blow up in very small explosions. So you're also blowing people up. A la Galaxy Quest, they pull out two Baker rifles. You know what? I throw one at a gravity plating. Turns off, so I had to run on the wall, and flip because the gravity plating's fine. I go dum. Then I realise I've killed every single person. I didn't mean to, and I was like,
including Starfleet personnel.
yeah, these were stun setting. So I just put the guns down. I slowly walk away, and but just before I leave the room, I take out the last phaser. It's a cricket, right? It's a secret. And I shoot all the cameras. And I pin it on someone else. But I have saved the ship, just a bit too violently. There you go. I matrixed it.
Blood-soaked corridor.
Yeah.
And my only question during that, which I wanted to mention, but I don't want to interrupt you.
Okay.
Were you wearing shoes during all this, or were you barefoot?
I think you were shirtless.
Oh, yeah. I'd be shirtless.
Can you dual wield TOS phaser rifles? That's the question.
Yeah, actually, because where the handle is, they kind of rest on your arm. So yes, that's a sight. I'd like to see that.
And shirtless, yeah. Or with a ripping.
That was great. I was visualizing that the whole time.
Yep.
But I visualize you with like bare feet because John McClane, right? So
I just love that they're throwing away perfectly good phasers just for dramatic effect. Like just no, I'm out. It's like no, the phasers, it's fine. Whew! That was intense. That was a story, Stuart.
Go vote, guys. You got 4 minutes.
It would be kind of satisfying though to walk through, like, do every phase and see all different colors and sounds and pulse types.
And Olivia throws in $2. I'm sorry, Cap. And then throws in $5. Ring to pillow of Foley Sam. Foley the Cap, not Foley sound effects.
Redo that, but spell it correct as a non-super chat. We'll wait for you.
Ring to pillow.
No, but general, only in the corridor. There's the entire crew left. It's a big ship.
Yeah, he just killed everybody in the corridor.
Yeah. Like, I assume it was 95% baddies, right? But, like, Bob from engineering might have walked in, and I just... I mean, as a Matrix. Do you like how I actually worked in a Matrix wall run organically?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's good. Good stuff.
Yeah, there's some good shit right there. Everyone needs a Matrix wall run. Yeah, but I was visualizing yours.
So
just
did you
like...
kill me too?
No, you were in your own corridor. That's why,
because
you had the TOS rifles were you were good, right?
I'm wide beamed.
Yeah, no, you're sitting down with a cup of tea, wide. Yeah, it's just the most boring fight ever. Yeah.
Oh, wrong type of Foley sound. Foley the Cap, not the Foley sound effects. You're doing a lot of sound effects there. So that's what she's talking about. So go vote, guys. We want to get 20 votes if possible. We got 9 votes. We got less votes each goddamn time.
Votes.
And we're coming down to the final, which is going to be important.
Yes.
So you need to vote. That's part of the show.
Yes.
You guys are the ones that determine everything.
And we do want some curveballs at the end.
We have no control of this one.
No.
The scenarios, the people, the ships. We just sit here and just react. You guys are the ones that are in charge. And Brett, of course, the computer.
But it is funny if I had lots of money and I was watching YouTube like this, I'd be like, ha ha, donk, ha. Screw, you know. This would be a dangerous format for me if I was so inclined. Oh, another 2-minute timer because we're only at 2 because the poll says 2.
Yeah.
Vote.
Livic. General Grievous says blame it on Livic. Yeah, take out the cameras. Livic did it. Livic.
Yeah, I mean, I do know though, of course, that I'd have to go in and do other modifications to the computers to delete the footage. I do know that, but you know,
I was going to say something about that, but
I had 3 seconds left. Yeah, no, there are other steps to my subterfuge, but yeah, it might give me an award for saving the crew, you know, and you as well.
See it now, Commander Calkins, and the massacre of the New Orleans, or Commander Calkins, the New Orleans massacre,
or the savior of the New Orleans, because I might. I only killed 3 security. I killed 130. I do think I forgot there was a stun setting. I was picturing just shooting. I was committed at that point to the visual I had. So I probably should put on stun because it's a very easy thing to stun everybody.
She just disintegrated everybody. There was no proof then.
Oh, God.
Just standing in a corridor with a bunch of phasers.
And every single one screams like Star Trek TMP. That would be an epic fan film, though, to have like a Matrix scene and every single phase has its own fat sound effects and beams. Like, just see the visual variety of, like... I couldn't do it, it'd be too difficult, but it'd be fun.
I want to see somebody dual wielding those rifles now. That's a great visual.
That is, because you can't imagine they'd be heavy because there's future tech, right?
Yeah.
Like, they've all got to be realistic weight. That said, of course, all Starfleet, I'm sure, do weight training and like stuff to, you know, yeah.
Yeah. Just slap an anti-grav unit on the bottom of it before you go out. That way it's not light and not heavy at all. Just saying. All right, guys, time is up. 13 votes. Sam wins with 69%. What a great victory. 69%. Great number, too. And somehow I got 30%, which that math doesn't add up, but that's all right.
Well, I'm glad you got...
We're missing a percentage somewhere.
It does happen sometimes.
It does.
And that's okay.
Congratulations, Sam.
Thank
awesome.
you. That was
I had a shuttle with no fucking corridors.
But Stuart, no. You had the shuttle. Don't devalue the level of shuttle quality you had there. This shuttle, for a time, was the most famous, the most special, the most powerful, the most versatile, the most
plentiful,
most school busian
and taxi
of.
It's so plentiful, it's everywhere.
Even our dreams,
Fuck,
our nightmares.
PTSD, man.
Jesus. And it's funny because as soon as they just stopped doing that and designed other shuttles, we suddenly have a massive variety. We've never once thought, oh, where's the shuttles? Like, I know one of the guys who worked on Picard Season 3 designed a whole new travel pod. Didn't have budget, thought, we need a travel pod here. I'm just going to build one, design it, and, like, I'll build it on my own dime. I fit it. Oh, I mean, it's salary, right? So, like, you're paid for the time, but, like, fit that in as well. You can't really see them, but they're there.
All right. Well, there we go. That's step 1 of the semifinals. Now we're into the second round for the semifinals.
Ooh.
So let's jump in with Her Majesties. I got them again. Captain Janeway and the Board Queen on a Malon garbage scow. Please, somebody change something.
But we have a time to change, guys, because everything here will be factored into the final as well. So do consider curveballing our curveball.
And he still has team Vic Bach, Vic Fontaine, and Cybok on the Cat transport vessel. Now, Our ridiculous what if scenario this time is an alien named Jerry has stolen both of your starships and placed them in a black void.
That's definitely what I did.
He offers you all a choice: destroy the other ship and explain how, or survive 2 years in the void. Explain how.
Yeah, anything involving Jerry is automatically mine. It's my go-to name for everything. It's always
starships. So we gotta do what now?
So
Destroy the other ship.
well, sometimes there's the option of how you approach it. So we're in the void from Voyager. There's nothing there. So either we can go pew pew fight, and Jerry releases us, or we can try and live 2 years with diminishing power supplies, a la Janeway, who also went crazy within a few months being in the void.
So working with the other team.
Up to you, and we'll obviously take different avenues. But it's also, would Janeway and the Borg Queen on a main on Scarves. We have shit teams for this.
Yeah, I know.
This is really shit.
Somebody change something.
Guys, I've got a hologram who'll run out of power, and a Vulcan that is crazy on a little freighter that has no room. I mean, I tell you, it's 2 decks. And you have a trash bag. Like, if we had even one good ship, we could survive. Like, a replicator. If you had one replicator, can someone give us a... You know, my kingdom for replicator. You know?
Well, we have $5. Change the garbage ship with the Horizon.
Hey! Now we are fine.
Okay, I'm just going to put this out here to Olivia. There are more ships in the universe than the Cat, the Foley, the Horizon, and the Phoenix. I'd like to see more variety in ships at some point. I'm sorry, but it's true.
But are you sorry or Canadian sorry?
Both.
Okay. I feel like one's like a capital S. And one you can lie about. I feel like a lot of
And
Canadian...
that one ends with an A.
Yep.
Took you a second, but you
It
got
did.
that one.
It did. It was too stupid humor, you know.
Oh.
I couldn't quite
I guess we're out of time for our changes too. What a shame. The Lollipop, it's a good ship. Hell yeah. We need a Saladin class ship called the Lollipop. That's what we need.
Oh, that would be interesting, yeah. If someone said Lollipop right now, what would Brett determine that as? It's
You
like...
can look up USS Lollipop on Google.
I
Just
know,
saying.
but there isn't one.
But I would do a Saladin class. Because it looks like a lollipop from the top.
Lollipop, lollipop.
Oh, lolly, 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 lollipop.
Ba-dum-bum.
This is the show.
Well, I guess we're getting into, there it is, Star Trek USS Lollipop.
That's the 2001 ship, kind of.
What's that? Oh, yeah. The Discovery. That's what it's
Yep.
called. Or the Daedalus class, front end at least. Megan
weird
Brun,
is what it
member
is.
for 19 months at the Rink of Ensign. Why
Oh.
is Jerry being such an expletive deleted? Such a dickhead, a shit, an asshole. Because Jerry is always like that.
Jerry is famous. I remember Jerry was he was on the Death Star 1 exploded. He was a greengrocer, if you recall. He had wife and kids, and he just wanted to make ends meet. I remember this. And he blew up and he died. But like Rick and Morty is a multiverse, and that Jerry is all throughout the universe, and he is bullied in many universes. So in some universes, he is looking for vengeance. Instead, he found Horizon and a cat. But you could have put a you could have given him his vengeance by...
You could have given him the vengeance, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess we're ready to kick off here. You go first this time. Yes. 'Tis your turn, sir.
Oh dear.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. What are we doing? Well, the question is, do we work with or against? Now, I do not think that my team could practically attack Horizon and win. So I'm gonna opt for shall we survive 2 years because I can't kill you. But you know, Borg Queen lost from the collective, a lot of pain. Janeway running out of coffee. There's only so much you can make and avoid, and you know what? If you can take that pain addiction twang out of your, that might help. So you know what? He's welcome aboard. And luckily, the cat with the 3 things that they have trained behind it. A lot of supplies. It's actually very useful. Luckily, it's doing deuterium. So and you know, Cybok, he's a crazy guy. They did say, if you attack us, I'll blow up our ship and destroy the deuterium. If we work with the team for 2 years, you have 3 full tanks of deuterium. It might not last 2 years, but we can ration, we can do well. Jamie's a smart lady. She agrees. Now, Vic, of course, he's got a mobile emitter, because Cat has not got hollow emitters. So that is both useful tech. We can study it, we can work out. But also, he's a very fun guy. And you know what? You need fun guys when you're lost in a black void for years. Now, at some point, however, the Queen might say F this and assimilate the crew and make a new collective, which is fair. And 20th century Borg as well, which might be able to get out of the void. I don't know, right? This is the future. I'm talking about the present. All I know is as a team, we 4 of us, the crews, could live in this dark void for 2 years and it would be okay. And I do think Cybok and Jamie have fun together. They go out clubbing in the mess hall. I think they'd actually drink a lot and have fun. And I think Vic and the Borg Queen could also get on. Both AI creatures. He could sing, teach her how to sing. And then you walk in one day to one of the holodecks and they're singing, like, and you just walk out slowly. The door closes and they're like, do we care? We do not. And they just keep singing. You know what? It's a grand old time in the void for 2 years. Happy days! Happy days.
Interesting.
Feel good about that. I know where I was going.
Good, I'm glad.
Whew.
Ah.
So this is the almost last. So the winner of this will go to the finals. How do you feel? Are you tense? Do you feel the tension?
No.
Okay.
But I feel like a timer should be present. Computer. Timer. All right. So, Janeway and the Borg Queen are working together on the USS Horizon, the most advanced ship in all of Starfleet. Replicators galore. They have no problem with this lasting 2 years. However, they do run across Vic Fontaine and Cybok stuck in the Cat. Now, they have some cargo containers with various supplies on board, not just deuterium, but like other things as well. So it's kind of helpful. You know, you don't always want replicated stuff. So they start talking to each other, and yeah, Cybok does help out everybody with their pain, including the Borg Queen and Janeway. Vic provides the entertainment like 24/7 in the holodeck for the crew of the Horizon. They dock the Cat and the cargo containers in the shuttle bay because, you know, we're gonna stick this out for 2 years. But they also come up with a plan. They learn of Cybok's ability to take pain away from everybody. Everybody in the crew is just happy, even though they're in a void. Their pain's been dealt with. They're fine. They got entertainment from Vic, you know. So Janeway and the Borg Queen come up with an idea. If we can incorporate Cybok's ability to relieve pain into the Borg Collective, could we be a force for good when we come out of this 2 years later? Could we create everybody that the Borg encountered? Could they just be free of their pain and not become Borgified? We got to come up with a better solution than that. Borg Queen, after 2 years, she's all on board for this. So she asks Cybok would he like to be assimilated. He says yes, because you know the Borg can help him get to Shakari at some point. So they assimilate him, get the ability in their every time they Borgify someone to relieve all their pain. They solve world, universe, galaxy pain.
In a void for 2 years.
Yes. Well, no, when they get out of the void after 2 years.
Hmm.
That was the plan. After we get out of the void, we can be a force for good. You missed that part.
Yes. I was doing the poll. Who wins?
Go votes.
Interesting.
Such weird scenarios. But this is what makes this game fun.
Yep. Because you can have the best of a bad lot. That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can have...
Sometimes the craziest ideas come up to be so good.
Yes. Or you can have pure genius. But thank you for Horizon, because, you know, That'd been quite difficult on the other two. Because at least we had a ship, right? And far different if we didn't have a ship.
26 people here, 44 likes. Hit that like button if you haven't already. I'd like to get to 50 if possible. And also, please go vote in the poll to select the winner of this round. You have 3 minutes and 37 seconds, despite what the timer says.
Yes,
12 votes so far.
It's not live for you, even though it is live for you. There's a slight delay. But still, also tell the audience, the wonderful audience, what our plans for live is for the rest of the week.
Tomorrow, it's Thursday, we're doing a tiered ranking of tricorders. And then on Friday, we are doing a TNG episode review of the episode Ethics. The one where Worf breaks his back.
Yes. Harsh, but yes.
It has to get operated on or commit suicide.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, should be quote unquote fun. Quote unquote fun.
Let's see if we can get to 20 votes, guys. 16 votes so far.
Oh. And you could vote for me as well. I mean, look, Cybok is a great lad.
He is.
Look at that beard.
He relieved pain galaxy-wide.
He
Thanks to the help of the Borg.
He's the galaxy's ibuprofen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cybokiprofen. I'm still annoyed they didn't. Well, I say that. I'm annoyed they didn't mention Cybok or show him in the Discovery flashbacky stuff. That would have been great. But they also didn't want to acknowledge it. But then Strange Worlds literally has a little plot point. At least maybe. Someday.
Mm-hmm.
Where is the Cybok?
The Batty says, that's beautiful, dude. Right? Yeah. Jerry neutralizing gel. Yeah.
Yes.
That's the other thing. You got to go find Jerry after this and settle this, because it's 2 years of our lives wasted because of Jerry.
Yeah. Or you could have made best friends for life because of Jerry.
Sure. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, the crew all got along, and like I said, Vic's a hologram. He was entertaining them 24/7. Anytime you want, you go down the holodeck and hear a song by Vic. Get some advice from Vic. You know.
Yeah.
So with Vic's advice and Cybok's relieving pain, they're like the best counseling therapeutic team ever. Go visit them.
See.
Yeah. Janeway had replicator. She had coffee. She's fine. But yeah.
I do feel like the Queen would be the problem there.
Yeah.
There's always the risk of going back to a, mildly evil ways. It's not really evil, but evil.
It's only evil to certain people, and the timer got reset again.
Oh, time.
16 or 18 votes now. Ooh, we need 2 more votes with 32 people here. 2 more votes on the poll to determine the winner, and 3 more likes. You can do it, guys. I have faith in you. Hit the like button.
Stuart, are you saying you have faith of the heart?
I have faith of the heart.
Good. Indeed, Jerry. What a lad. 19 votes! Come on, guys. With one more vote, I can totally win. What would one vote for me do in the episode? What would it vote for me and see what it does to the numbers? Yeah, I'm interested to see what the math is.
I think it would jump to 30, 34. So anybody, please. I don't know. Maybe 36. I don't know. Vote for Sam. And we can see how math works.
I like science. That's what I'm going with. I'm sticking to it. Come on, guys, one more vote. There's literally more of you on here that have voted, so you can vote.
Will there be a scenario about a Cardassian vole infestation? I mean, maybe. You can add it. Yes. You can add it if you super chat in $10.
I mean, you could even super chat in like 10 different versions of it, and therefore
it'll get
constant.
It'll get added to the rotation. Yep. This was an interesting one, though. Fucking Jerry.
Yeah.
Jerry's are just as bad as Kevin's and Chad's.
Oh, Chad. Isn't that the guy, is that SNL Chad is in everything? The
Maybe.
constant Chad. It's a whole thing. I don't know.
All right, I won. Sweet.
Well, there.
71%. Captain wins.
Damn. But Horizon wins.
It's because I had the Horizon. Yeah, that's the only reason.
Yeah. I'm happy with that, you know. Horizon's a powerful return of votes as well. Thank you, guys. Right, we are now in the second semi-final, so we'll give everyone a last-minute chance to modify. No, we just did that. Right, this is now the finals.
Yes.
So you and me and Horizon have made it. Or have we? Often this has changed radically, so
It's up to you guys.
we'll give you guys a 4-minute timer to change, because you guys deserve the time to consider and think.
Oh, whoa. That was fast.
That was.
Yeah. We at least we know our last scenario. Our last ridiculous what if is your characters all get super drunk, blackout, and wake up on Ryza together. And you seem to have misplaced your ships. Deal with your hangovers, find your ships, and get home. Why would we...
I wrote this one as well. I just forgotten everything I did.
Okay. And now that we know the scenario, you guys can curveball us as you see fit.
Yeah, and we'll give you guys another 2 minutes to stop with those 2 minutes, because now you know the scenario, right? You can craft the lunacy. Oh dear. Super drunks. Riser.
I'd probably be naked when I woke up because it's
Wait,
Ryza.
you as in Jane Wayne Ballcube, or you as in you on my ship?
Me as in you. Me as in me on your ship. Jesus Christ.
That's what I mean.
Naked on Ryza. Just pretend that it's a Beta Z wedding going on the whole time.
I mean, it doesn't say it wasn't one.
Olivia, $5. Swap the Horizon with the Aegis from Bridge Crew. It's the Aegis.
But wait, you know what it meant though? That's a fascinating swap.
AEG.
Okay.
I don't know if Brent can find that. So the game Star Trek Bridge Crew has a ship called the USS Aegis. It's a nice ship, actually. It's way nicer than the freaking Enterprise. And BJ, $5. Replace the New Orleans with a TOS shuttle. That's better. That's more appropriate for that team, I think.
Yeah. And that means I can actually integrate it now into the story, because, you know, it could be landed somewhere. We have to go find it. Maybe we have to baby on it. That hangover. I assume you've seen...
Olivia Julius, $2.
Oh.
Can't swap for $2 though, Olivia.
But you can up to 3 and that, so you can put it on the 3 and be okay. You've seen Hangovers, haven't you?
I have not seen the Hangover movie, no.
Oh, goodness.
Olivia Julius, though, $2. Swap the Queen with Tuvix. Well, you need another $3 to do that, Olivia.
I actually watched the first Hangover film at Rob Bonchoon's house.
Nice.
Of all places and all times, and my limited being there time. So I took one of the nights. It was very good, actually.
I've heard that. I've seen bits and pieces of them, but...
Yes, they're very specific, but they're very good.
So our computer's working in the background. We're going to need another 2-minute timer up, because you got another 2 minutes, I think, even though the timer got reset at some point. Finicky timer, that. Olivia, $5. Swap the board Queen with Tuvix. There you go.
Well, there we go.
So we got 2 ship swaps and a character swap.
Excellent.
This is the way. We get the shuttle toad. Yeah.
It's very possible.
We're not even going to put up a new timer because it's going to take the computer at least 2 minutes to figure all this out. So
that's okay.
Oh. As soon as I mentioned timer, the timer started. So there you go. We got 2 minutes.
I mean, guys, this is where the madness begins. If you want to mess with us, Really, it's Brett. Messing with Brett, isn't it?
Yeah, I feel bad for the poor computer.
Yes, but they are now infinitely on the list. So, you know,
It's true.
it's like the nostalgia guy. He reviews it, so you don't have to. Well, you're adding to the list, so we don't have to.
Exactly.
Well, you thought it, so we don't have to.
All right, 49 likes. We need one more like to get to 50.
Mm.
One person out there hit that like button that hasn't already. Please do so.
I mean, it really is super easy. It is barely any kind of even minute insignificance.
Inconvenience.
That one.
Wow, I'm running out of steam quick, and I got a thing to do after this. That's why we started early today, guys. Sorry. But this is the way.
It's
In a very Mandalorian kind of mood. I should go back and watch Mandalorian.
I'll just put the helmet on.
I got one upstairs.
I know you do. Yeah, but well, that's what we've said, guys, about doing a Drunk Yards. And then we do the Drunk Yards include actual other sci-fi, so it'd be really, really big and random and weird and cool. And
I think Olivia might have got in under the wire there with $5. Randomized cockings.
Okay, goodbye, Stuart. Goodbye.
Goodbye and good riddance. I mean, see you later, Samuel.
Hey, at least I skip a hangover. At least skip a hangover. That's good.
That's true. You could be the one that comes rescue us, maybe.
Or leave you.
Porthos and Foley. There you go. Now, we're all set. We're all locked in.
How do I react to that? I think I'm going first as well.
No, I go first this one.
Okay, good. Right. Good luck, Stuart. My good luck is with you.
Thanks.
Oh,
Ray Rex, 5 pounds. Swap
right.
Janeway
Yep.
and Friglomo with Friglomo.
Oh.
Freeman and Miglomo.
That's a wonderful
Oh.
pick. So you got 2 hybrid characters.
Okay, we'll allow that, but
Good to see you, right?
yeah, good to see you. Can you find that character though, Brett? Computer, that's the question.
I mean, it must be some sort of memory alpha page. Good character too. Working.
I love our computer.
Yes.
Our computer's underpaid.
You lost to it. It's the nature of a YouTuber.
I'll feed him more
Stop.
optical data discs and
Yeah, more data. Yeah, more data discs.
maybe even some Islinier chips. I don't know. Depends how good he is. Good computer. All right, we're gonna get into this as soon as the character changes. So no more Janeway.
Or me, you know, the strong ones go out first. We all know that, you know.
Only the fan favorites survive. It's fine. There you go. Frigleman and Tuvix. All right, cool. All right. All right. Thank you, computer. That is amazing. All right.
Good luck.
Timer. Now. There we go. All right. All right. So Flegelman and Tuvix wake up. Well, they wake up and rise it together. They don't know where their ship is. They're both combination creatures. They were trying to, find a way using a Kelvinverse ship to mix the universes together. So we got Prime Universe and the Kelvinverse together somehow. But they lost the ship. I don't know what they were doing necessarily, but the ship's gone. And they ended up on Ryza, which is fine. Now they both have massive hangovers. And so to squash that, they drink a lot of water. They take a lot of Tylenol. And their plan is they need to find the ship and get to their own home, which is their own dimension, which they're going to merge the two, like I said. So that's why they have a Kelvin ship. Somehow they find a Kelvin ship. They're going to use the quantum signatures of it to do quantum-y things and fuse universes, or at least create their own somehow. I don't know. I'm already running out of steam here, guys. So after a bunch of preening, woman has to like preen her feathers, and Tuvok's, he cooks up a nice meal for her, and that helps alleviate the rest of the remnants of their hangover. They begin the search using the tricorders for the quantum signature of their ship. So they're walking along the streets of Ryza, and the tricorder is indicating go down an alley. So they go down an alley, and down this alley they find a bunch of garbage cans and dumpsters, which is setting off the tricorder. They're looking for the quantum signature of their Kelvin ship. And just as everyone should expect, the Kelvin ship remnants, what's left of it, are in the garbage, even though it's one of the nicer Kelvin ships, honestly. So they found the ship, but they can't use it. The end.
That was like a last-minute mic drop bitch slap.
Yep, I was getting to the insulting the Kelvin verse at some point. You knew that. But since they're both mixed, they just wanted to create their own universe. It's only fair.
Only fair. Well, I mean, if they connect to the mirror universe and the Prime, that'd be an interesting connection. Everyone's just a bit more mean. Just a bit. Just a bit. As Mirror would say, everyone's a bit more of a bitch now. Their version. Alright. Me is you and a dog. So, of course, we all know Captain Foley, giant alcoholic. So there's a lot to get him drunk. So he has woken up Ryza. As you say, he is naked apart from a jockstrap. And the dog is there next to him, also hungover. You get a cute little puppy scene where he's cuddling the puppy and saying, "You okay, boy? Maybe, maybe not, don't know." And they start going, and they get to a bar, and he walks in. It's very bright. There's purple glowing illumination. Think Andor, And he's like, "Do you have some maple syrup, eh?" And they say no. But what that was code for is booze, because as all Canadians and Stuarts know, the only way to get over a hangover is to get drunk again. So he starts shotting back more booze for Canadian secrets of whatever, and also for dog tricks, because the dog is able to, even in a slightly hungover state, is to impress the local population, because Ryzians haven't got dogs, so it's a real magic situation. They then start wandering again, and Porthos, very smart dog, and luckily, Stuart, as I'm sure you know, in the TOS era, there are device dogs now. It's pretty normal. So Stuart managed to find one by just some guys. It's like you buy umbrellas on the street. You can also buy dog talkers, or at least animal talkers. So they start talking, and Porthos thinks he knows where to go. So they go towards this where they think the shuttle is, and they see the shuttle. It's parked very badly, very, very badly. Why we're drunk while flying it. However, right before they get to the shuttle, it's on the seafront. It's beautiful. There's a strip club right there on the left, and Porthos starts running to the shuttle, and he looks back and says, "Where are you, Foley?" And Stuart's now in a strip club watching the Killies doing a dance move in their gold armor. They sort of strip off. And it's now the day then goes on for another 4 or 5 hours. Eventually, he comes out and they go to the shuttle, and then they take some Tylenol, have a little nap, and go home. And the dog made a friend with some guy called Jonathan. No relation. It was a good day. It was a good day.
I acted yours out.
Yeah. Cannon!
Dog, I got my TOS shuttle. Major's better. Major's a movie. All down for the strip club with the Killies. I like that.
I thought you would.
I gotta get bonus points and bonus votes though for acting yours out. I gotta say.
I mean, there's only one votable vote, but yes. Yes.
So go vote, guys. You've got 4 minutes.
Who could win? I don't even know.
We hit 50 likes, which is awesome. And we're 50-50 right now. Ooh, on the vote. So go vote, guys.
Final super chats as well, guys. 3 more 5s would be phenomenal. Say anything. Or even throw in some scenarios. Like I say, this will be fun to throw in some more for the next batch. It'll be great.
And keep in mind, I insulted the Kelvinverse, so
You did?
that's worth a vote or two. Just saying.
But I give everyone a strip club visual.
Oh, I enjoyed that myself. So.
And a 2-hour shuttle. We all like 2-hour shuttles. They're classic. So, yeah. Vote for me is a vote for dignity and strength.
We need a Folkings character. Or a Cockley. You know, where you and I are combined.
Oh, yeah, that.
Stumuel. Somebody did that, like, in one of our first years. Sent a photoshopped picture of Stumuel. Sam's hair, my face, on Neelix's body is weird. It's weird. It'd be a great character for this game, though.
But then you have to ask, are we our best traits or are we our worst traits combined? What is the life we lead?
It's a good question. It's General Grievous. I curse you, Samuel, for putting the mental image of the Captain Jockstrap in my mind. I need brain bleach. Rest at ease, General, because I don't wear a jockstrap. Never have, never will. So, you know.
He prefers nothing at all.
Picture me
nothing at all.
Naked. Exactly.
Nothing at all.
Nothing
at all. Where's that from? When they say nothing at all? Don't remember.
Damn sexy Flanders.
Yes. There we go. So I know exactly how to pronounce. But I don't remember where it was from.
Olivia May, $2. How big was the trash can?
Good question.
Well, I said there were trash bins and trash cans, so there's a few. It's an alley.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy new vote.
Happy new timer. Do another for 2 minutes. Oh, we ended the vote. We got another 2 minutes on the timer, by the way. He cheated to win, so that's fine. That's fine.
That went very quick at 2 minutes. I thought that was 4 minutes.
No, it was not.
Ah.
That's okay. He just wins, so that's fine. Cheater.
Do it again if you want.
No, I'm done. It's good. I'm just going to visualize Killy dancing naked.
It's fair. Well, no, it's the Achilles. It's like a group.
I know, that's even better.
But various shapes and sizes and species. They all have a blonde wig, though. All have the gold stuff. What else does Killy have?
Daggers.
Yeah, I was about to say some sort of knife somewhere.
Bondage equipment, hopefully.
Well, you win, Stuart.
Do I know?
I mean, I see your face. 16 votes. 75% for Sam. Or Sassen. Because I was drunk when I wrote it. And 12% for Stuart. Huzzah! That was a very... Sorry. That's a very...
2 minutes, I would have won. It's fine.
That's
I'm
very
spitting
mixed.
you off now. I want to win. I want to get the last word.
What is
You're not going to talk.
What's happening?
I don't know. The screen's exploding.
Okay, so...
See, the commanders and captains pips above each winning section would be fantastic here. Just saying. So we can know.
Okay, so...
You won.
Yes.
Then I won.
Then you won again.
Then I won. Then you won.
And you won, then I won. So it was equal wins, I think.
Yeah.
So no one from the first round survived. But you survived from the second round, so congrats.
Yay!
Or the third round, I suppose.
Foley always wins.
There you go. Look at your
Some
face.
form or another.
What an adventure these verses are.
Yeah, that one's a little tiring though. I don't know why.
I got
A bit
woken up
lower
at 7
energy,
a.m.,
yeah.
you see. That's why I'm tired.
Okay.
Yes. Reasons. All of the reasons.
Anyway, That's awesome. We hit over 50 likes, which is amazing. You guys really participated. We really appreciate that
I
as
think
well.
we learned lots too.
No, we didn't learn a goddamn thing.
I learned a lot about life, the universe, society, the cat,
Did you though?
our dog.
I'm surprised. You know, I brought Lola up here to add to the visuals. Not Porthos, but cute enough.
Yeah.
And I had TOS shuttle.
Yeah.
And I didn't even get a thank you from Olivia for showing Lola. That deserves a $5 super chat at least for her treats. I had to wake her up to do that.
Oh no. I mean,
I was helping you. I was actually
you were.
helping you win.
Hey, no, I got
by
dog
making a
points.
movie.
I got real dog points. I got fake dog points. Yeah, no, I agree. Look, we were all voting for dogs and you.
And I don't even get a
Through
thank
me.
you from you for helping you with yours.
I mean,
I was visualizing it.
you know, I think you did a wonderful job. I think you deserve at least 3% of the credit. So well
Perfect.
done. Well done, my 3%er.
It's nicer than he says it on me most of the time, so.
You got a raise there.
Yeah. But I still
Tune
won,
in.
'cause I'm in the winners section. Oh, yes.
Yeah, we both win.
He's going to tell you to tune in tomorrow.
Tune in tomorrow, guys, for
For
tricorders.
Tricorders. I'm going to keep talking over him.
And I have a lot of fun with tricorders.
last
A lot
word.
of personal love for tricorders. So I'm excited for that. And I want to know what you guys think, because is there an obvious winner? And out of the like 4 TOS-ish one, well, of the Prime-ish universe.
Olivia, $5. Thank you for Lola. She won my vote.
Yes. Excellent.
Excellent.
So same
yeah.
time tomorrow of the normal time, and wish Stuart fun with whatever he's doing in 20 minutes. Have fun, Stuart. In 20 minutes time.
I have to leave in 20 minutes.
I know. You'll have fun driving.
Driving in the winter in the snow.
Oh, how bad is it?
Not too bad.
Okay.
Some of the side roads are shit right now, but it's not.
Yes.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching.
Thank
This
you
has been
all.
another Trek versus Trek ridiculous tournament of what ifs. Thank you for joining us.
Oh yeah, that's what we started with. We started with the Saya, Sung, and the thumbnail, and Bashir versus Giorgio, Kai, and E2. Good job,
Didn't get a
guys.
chance to use them, really. Goddamn.
Good job.
All right. Yeah, so tune in tomorrow and Friday. We'll be live at the regular times. And thank you all for watching. Have yourselves a great day. And this is Captain Foley signing off.
And this is the. I'm trying to poke you in the face. It's not working.
Oh, man.
And this is Commander Coggins. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.